And to you, good day.
I'm very excited to be here.
I am excited as well.
Happy birthday.
Thank you. Happy birthday to all of you, since you're all new every moment.
Thank you. You know, when we were doing the exercise, and I've had this issue, to where when I'm trying to
when you're what?
When I'm visualizing being the new person that I want to be.
Yes.
I go, oh, this is what I want to be. I jump from one thing to another, to another, to another.
Yes.
And I can't seem to find the
one word. Practice.
Oh, okay. Okay.
You'll get used to it.
Okay.
I don't have any expectation that any of you have to use this right out of the gate perfectly the first time. It is what it is, and it is perfect for what it is. But you don't have to measure yourself against some idealized version of the experience. It's up to your imagination to alter it as it sees fit in whatever way works best for you.
I see.
So if right now you're jumping around, then it's telling you something, perhaps both positive and negative, that you can look at. It's allowing you to use the exercise to discover something about yourself that you may wish to change. That's up to you to decide. But don't berate yourself because you think you did it wrong. I don't give you exercises that you can do wrong.
I see. Also, I've been doing some research on the internet, and I hear about...
You mean you searched and then you researched it?
Yes.
Oh, all right. Why didn't you find it the first time you searched? You know I'm playing with you.
Yes, I do.
All right.
I've discovered there's Arcturians, there's Pleiadians.
Yes.
And Syrians. And,
yes.
And
hybrids.
And hybrids. Are they all working together?
In general ways, in different ways. Of course, again, there are different groups with different focuses. And thus then, the ones that have similar focus will be the ones working together. There are other beings, other civilizations that are not working in the same ways, but that's all right. They're off doing other things. But Earth has the attention of many because of the transformation going on. It's a very exciting place.
Is it just Earth right now?
No, but it is one of the most powerful in terms of its transformation from dark to light. Because there are not that many places we've ever discovered that experience this degree of limitation. That's why we call you the masters of limitation.
Yes.
But you see, we recognize that Earth is not a kindergarten, it's a master class. It takes a very strong spirit to know that it can transform this degree of limitation into freedom, this degree of darkness into light. That's why we say masters of limitation, not masters of limitation, masters of limitation. You're all very strong. It's a graduating class. It's very exciting.
I've also heard that the 11-11-11 is a time for portals.
That's why we said gateway.
Gateway,
portals, vortices, all are amping up and magnifying with the vibration of the idea of crossing the threshold.
So are there places around Earth that are those portals are opening up or gateways are opening up?
Yes. Many of you are already familiar with many of the vortices and chakra points on your planet. Now, of course, it is wherever you are as well, but yes, your planet is, shall we say, structured in a crystalline fashion and thus then does exemplify certain gateways and portals and vortices at certain points on your planet, certain locations that in some sense are more conducive to connecting to a multitude of dimensional experiences and amping up the energy for the purpose of disseminating that energy across the grid of your world, yes.
And that's happening just today?
It has been happening. It is amplifying today. It is reaching what you would call a nodal point, an exponential amplification today that will accelerate and shoot you toward the threshold crossing, as you say, in your year of 2012. So this is a time of catching a bigger wave, so to speak. Yes?
Wonderful.
The tide is rising. Catch a bigger wave.
Thank you, Bashar.
Thank you.
Hello.
And to you, good day.
This is my first time.
It is our first time, too, talking with you.
First time hearing about you and first time seeing you.
All right, but you're not really seeing me, but I understand.
And I have a question regarding you, actually. I'm pretty curious.
Yes. Speak up so that all may hear you.
First of all, I wonder, how old are you?
At this particular moment, I am 197. But sometimes in this conversation, I will be different ages, depending upon what portion of my consciousness needs to communicate with you. In essence, I am, in my own time frame, over 250.
Okay.
Right now, the 197-year-old is the one that needs to speak to you.
Why are you younger when you're talking to me?
Because the idea of the things you wish to discuss, shall we say, are more germane to the vibration of that particular version of me.
How do you know?
I don't know. It just automatically regulates itself.
Okay. Then I have another question, maybe that will be a little bit attached to this question. How old you are? I have to just think how I'm going to formulate myself.
No, all right. Probably best to use English.
Yes, you can hear that I'm not from here.
Yes.
Yes. Your body, how would you describe your body? Like visually?
I am of average 5 feet of your height, white, whitish gray skin coloration, relatively thin. My eyes are larger than yours. I have no hair. My ears are somewhat smaller. My nose and mouth are somewhat smaller. You would recognize me as somewhat humanoid, but you would call me a hybrid.
And how would you say that your people are? Are your people kind of kind people, only kind, or do you have like different characters?
We have different characters, but in our evolution, we have arrived at a place where our planet is one of peace.
Completely peace.
Completely. We have no illness, no disease, no hatred. None of those ideas now remain within our matrix.
And how is your nature there?
You mean literally our physical nature on the planet?
Yes.
The entire planet is mostly park-like. We have no built-up cities on our world. Our spaceships are our cities. The planet in that sense is relatively temperate, averaging about 72 degrees, give or take a few degrees up or down. You will find that our orbit in that sense allows us to have an inclination that allows the world to remain relatively park-like year-round. We have no real seasons.
Okay, you mean park-like in terms of trees?
Trees, grasses, very natural. There are animals of a variety of types. There are some structures on the planet, but they are very simple and very few. We simply allow the planet to remain in its natural state.
And then I have another question. I have to think again. Are you able to see the future for us beings?
There is no such thing as a prediction of the future. There is only a sensing of the energy that exists at the time the prediction is made, because there are an infinite number of probable futures. Thus then, if there is a great degree of energy behind something and it's unlikely to change course, we can see patterns as we have before, that would lead to what you would call a prediction that is unlikely to change. But very often, letting you know what the prediction is changes the energy and renders the prediction obsolete.
It's like mathematics.
It is. It's simply an issue of probabilities. Not very few things are fixed. However,
are you happy?
All the time, always.
That was it. Thank you.
Thank you.
When you were talking about visualizing through the mirror, through the glass,
yes,
seeing ourselves as another version of ourselves, and,
yes,
one that we prefer, you talked about an exchange of helpful energy one to the other.
Yes.
And I got confused there because I thought, well, if I'm looking at the version of myself that I prefer,
Yes.
I don't see why would I need help from the version that I am now? I mean, how could I be helpful? How could I be helpful to another version of myself?
Because you are allowing them to also create the version they prefer by using you in the same way you used them. Just as you are looking through the glass and using them to continue to alter their reality to appear more and more like the reality you prefer, they're doing the same thing to you at the same time, using your energy to help them create the reality image on your side of the glass that they prefer to see. That's why the exchange takes place.
You mean they're looking at the version of me that they would prefer to see?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Now I understand.
Does that help you?
Yes, thank you.
Thank you.
Hello, Bashar.
And you, good day. Speak up, speak up.
Okay. I already get almost answered already,
Oh, well, all right. Then sit down.
which I put in the basket. But I wanted to ask you about like a science fiction like story. It's a
Science fiction.
rumor about 311 earthquake in Japan.
Yes.
I heard that is the earthquake was man-made, and it was
No. Only in the context that it is a reflection of humanity's consciousness. It was not technologically engineered, if that is what you mean.
so nobody related to it wasn't a terror or anything.
I just told you. Mm-hmm. It was not technologically engineered.
All right.
Does that help you?
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. And one more question, sorry.
Yes.
How people can deal with the death of the people, the loved one. I lost my mother
Yes.
2 years ago.
All right.
It's pretty hard to deal with it. So, how people in your planet think about death?
We simply see it as walking from one room to another, as a different state of being. We are always in communication with those of our species who have died. They are always in communication with us because that is how our consciousness functions. And we understand that it is only a difference of degree, a difference of state of being. Many of you are beginning to realize that as well and not seeing such a difference between the idea of physical and non-physical reality. And so the veil in that sense that you've created is becoming thinner, 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 and thinner. So more of you are beginning to explore the idea of the possibility of talking with those who have crossed over to the spirit realm. Again, look at the reflections in your reality. The reflections in your reality are constantly reflecting the idea of what's going on in the changes in your consciousness. Why do you think you have so many television programs and films that deal with the idea now of exploring ghosts and talking to ghosts? It's because you know you can. It's because you know they still exist. It's because you know life continues on. In a sense, there is no afterlife. There's just life. It changes states, but there's just life. And if you exist, you always will, because it's the only quality you have. It's a fundamental quality. That's why it's the first law of creation. You exist. You can't do anything about it. You can change how you exist, but you cannot change the fact that you do exist.
So you just celebrate your changing, the person's changing.
The person is just shifting, just changing into a different state of consciousness. The idea, again, we will explain a little bit more clearly tomorrow, mechanically, how this actually works.
So no sadness.
Well, you don't have to. If you experience sadness because you feel you are missing someone, it's all well and good. In that sense, we're not telling you not to grieve if you feel the need to do so. But the idea is that you can also understand that they don't necessarily want you to grieve. They want you to celebrate that they have woken up into a new level of reality and in a sense are more of who they truly are. And many of them attempt to get you to know that you don't have to feel that they're not with you. They don't have to grieve. But many times, physical reality being so very dense, it's difficult for you to perceive that they're attempting to let you know that they're fine, they're happy, they're all right, and that you can celebrate the idea of a transition with them, and that they haven't left you at all.
Okay.
You understand?
Yes.
Does that help you?
Yes. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Hi, Bashar.
And to you, good day.
You talked about...
Speak up, speak up.
Yes, sir.
Oh, sir.
You just talked about this, but when we die, where we go?
The spirit realm is its own dimension of reality. It's a higher frequency vibrational reality that's parallel to the physical world. And in that spirit reality, there isn't the same experience of time and space. In the same way that you experience movement through space, and not so much the idea of movement through time, on the higher spirit levels, that being experiences more movement through time and less through space. In other words, they can see more of all that is in that reality, and they don't have to travel to see it, because they know it all happens right here, right now. And there isn't such an idea so much as what you call a time lag between imagining something and experiencing it as a manifestation on that level. Does that make sense?
I know we can use some techniques for out-of-body experience.
Yes. And in that and in dreams sometimes, many of you visit the spirit realm and interact with those who exist in that reality.
I would like to choose a technique, but I don't know which one will help.
Whichever one works best for your imagination, whichever one you are most attracted to is the one that will work best for you at any given moment. Or you can make up your own technique. You understand?
Yes.
Choose the one that you are most attracted to. It's as simple as that.
Okay.
Does that help you?
Yes. I have another question.
Speak up.
I have a relative that she's 22 years old.
All right. 22 orbits.
She has eating disorder.
Yes.
Bulimic.
Yes.
How can I help her?
We would have to talk with this individual directly.
Okay.
You understand? Yes. There are obviously many issues, many belief systems, many reflections of the self that this individual has that are issues of lack of self-worth that need to be examined and explored. And we do not wish to give the impression that a simplistic brief answer will necessarily do the job without really exploring with this individual on a personal basis what their specific issues are.
Okay.
All right?
Thank you.
Thank you.
Happy birthday, Bashar.
And thank you and good day.
Yeah, I have a question regarding one of your teachings.
Yes.
It's where you act on your highest excitement, what excites you moment to moment, until you can't act anymore on it.
Without expectation.
Okay. I do that sometimes when it comes, I'll get paid on payday.
Yes.
And it's really exciting to spend that money like right then.
Oh, all right, if you insist. As long as you're sure it's excitement and not anxiety.
It's excitement because like I got paid one day and I saw that there's going to be a Bashar conference, which is this one here.
Yes.
And so I was like very excited to do that.
All
and
right.
So, I bought the ticket, whatever.
And so you created some means by which you could allow yourself to take action.
And beyond that, there's like concerts and clothes that I need
Yes.
or want and stuff. And
If you say so.
Yes, I do. And
Oh, yes, I do.
and these
Are you
things-
dealing with abundance issues?
Possibly, because these things are far more like exciting than paying my bills.
Now, why is it not exciting to be capable of paying your bills?
I'm capable of it, but
Why is that not exciting?
exciting to pay my bills?
Yes, why not? Why isn't that exciting? Doesn't that mean that you're generating abundance in whatever form you need to be able to exchange equal service for service?
Yes.
So why isn't that exciting?
I understand the need for it, but the excitement for it, there are other things.
So you are devaluing the excitement in that?
Maybe.
Maybe.
I just don't feel the excitement there.
All right. Then maybe that's the issue.
Okay.
You are labeling these things as not being part of your excitement.
Yeah.
Now, I'm not saying that everything in the world has to be recognized as exactly the same level of vibration of what excites you the most. Nevertheless, the idea is that when you act on your highest excitement to the best of your ability with that expectation, you will attract whatever forms of abundance will allow you to experience and express any other form or expression of your excitement or any other form of expression of thing that is required in your reality to allow you the ability to act on your excitement, and therefore it becomes a part of your excitement because it gives you the ability to act on your excitement. Do you understand? There's no separation here. The process is the thing.
Okay, so
It's all one picture.
would you call this abundance issues then?
What is abundance to you? What is your definition of abundance? Is it the same as ours?
Having the resources to do what I need to do when I need to do it?
Yes. The ability to do what you need to do when you need to do it, no matter in what form that comes. That's abundance.
Okay.
So, if you are willing to allow all expressions to be part of your excitement and not devalue those things that give you the ability to act on your excitement for as long as your belief system believes that it needs those abilities, then you will function as a whole picture, as a whole being. But anytime you start compartmentalizing and segregating and detail orienting and separating these things out as if they have nothing at all to do with your ability to attract what you need, then you may be devaluing certain things that actually are representative of parts of your excitement and your abundance because you're assuming that somehow they shouldn't be.
Okay, so I need to look at these other things and see and
Yes.
just reevaluate.
Yes, it's one thing to recognize what is truly not representative of your excitement. It's another to devalue something that actually is part of your excitement. You have to have the ability to discern the difference. And if you really feel that the way you're going about doing these things that give you the ability to act on your excitement is not the way you wish to do it, then you can use the definition of abundance to attract other things that give you the ability.
I like that part.
So you could attract a situation where you don't necessarily have to pay bills.
Okay.
You see?
I'll concentrate on that.
Well, you don't have to concentrate on it. All you have to know is that if you're opening all the doors through which abundance can come in all the forms it can come, it will come to you in whatever way actually serves you best. And if it doesn't come that way, then maybe it's telling you you have a belief or you have a limitation on your beliefs that don't, in that sense, allow it to work that way. And therefore, it's giving you an opportunity to look at something that you can change.
So I need to look at my belief systems.
Yes.
Right there.
It's always very important to also honor the beliefs that are there and not discount or devalue them, because it doesn't make sense to jump off a cliff if you don't actually believe you have a parachute. You understand?
I do.
So first honor the system that's there, but know that you can change it if you truly believe you can. But if you find yourself not being able to, then you obviously have a belief that for some reason you shouldn't. Or you may actually have a theme of exploration that says, I actually don't want to change these beliefs. And thus, then it can give you an opportunity to label them in a different way that allows them to be part of your excitement instead of continuing to assume that they're not. You have to look at this from a variety of different perspectives to truly understand with honesty and clarity what you're really all about in terms of the beliefs that make up your personality.
Okay, you said a theme of exploration?
Yes.
How do I discover what those are?
The challenges that come up in your life are representative of the theme you chose to explore in this life.
Okay.
So if you're having challenges in the areas of abundance or the things that provide you the ability to do what you say excites you, then that may be one of the themes you chose to explore, is how to define these things in such a manner that they work for you.
All right.
Yes?
Thank you. Yes.
And use your imagination to expand your ability to imagine how things can be done. When I suggested that you could attract to yourself a circumstance and a situation that may make it unnecessary to pay bills, is that not something you ever even imagined before, or have you?
I hadn't thought about that.
Why not? You see, to us, it would be an obvious direction to go in. Why wasn't it obvious to you? If you say that it truly, truly, truly isn't part of your excitement to pay bills in that way, then why wouldn't you have gone, I wonder if there's a way I can attract a situation where I don't have to pay bills? Wouldn't that have been the first thought that would have come into the mind of someone who stays in the vibration of their highest joy?
I think that,
Yes?
probably,
What do you think?
I think
Yes.
that probably just never occurred to me.
Because you're not in the vibration where such thoughts are allowed.
Okay.
You see? You cannot perceive what you're not the vibration of. if you're not already of the vibratory state that would allow for such a thing, then that thought, the very inspiration itself, will be completely invisible to you. You will never think of it.
Okay.
So you have to be in the vibratory state that you prefer to be in, instead of assuming that you're not in the ideal state. You have to be in the ideal state in order to perceive the things that go hand in hand with the ideal state, including opportunities, circumstances, synchronicities, and inspirations. Otherwise, you'll just never see those doors. But when you're in the ideal state all the time and never discounting where you are as less than any other state you could be in, you will then be of the vibration to be able to have those inspirations. You'll think of those things automatically. They'll be obvious to you. You see?
Yeah. I do.
Does that help you?
It does help me. I have another question.
Yes. Why did it sound like you made a question out of saying you had another question?
I don't know.
Oh, all right.
The other question, one of the things that excite me is being in the presence of and being able to discuss with entities such as yourself.
Yes.
The different ideas that they present.
All right. So you're excited right now, yes?
I am very excited.
Oh, all right.
It's awesome.
Oh, all right. Is full of
It's
or
full of
has
awe.
some awe.
And it's not awful.
Not awful, just some awe.
Right.
All right. Awesome. All right.
Okay, and there's been like, I think about 3 or 4 entities
Yes.
that I've been discussing with, talking to.
All right. You understand that we're excited to be communicating with you as well, yes?
I hope so.
You what?
I hope so.
You what?
Yes, I understand.
Thank you. You see how you discounted yourself?
I did. I just
Thank
got a lot
you.
of things, I think. Yeah.
You might overthink things.
Probably so.
Yes.
I've been told that too.
Well, gee, what a surprise.
Well, yeah. Okay, my question is this.
Yes.
With the teaching of each entity,
Yes.
there are many, many similarities, but there are also some differences. And I'm
Yes.
wondering why there are differences.
There are differences because there are different belief systems on your planet that need to hear things in different ways. Use what works for you. Discard what does not. Simple, yes?
Yeah, I find myself trying to integrate everything.
No. That's like going into a restaurant and ordering every single thing on the menu and then being surprised that you are absolutely bloated.
Yeah, I've been there too.
Yes. Well, you see,
Okay.
just order what works for you.
Right.
That's what works.
I like that.
If in the next moment your appetite changes, order something different the next time. But you don't have to eat it all at once. And all of it is not for you.
Okay.
You understand?
I do.
Does that help?
That helps me quite a bit.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Bashar.
Greetings, Bashar.
And to you, good day.
So we really enjoy all that you give to us. How could we compensate you?
You always do. These are compensation. These communications are reciprocal.
It's enough.
Yes, absolutely. We are constantly overjoyed to interact with other facets of creation, to see reflected in you different ways that creation has of perceiving itself. This expands our understanding of creation. It increases our family by making these connections with you, and that gives us joy.
Speaking of family,
Yes.
I've heard you talk about our planet being like the mental part, yours being like the heart, and Sirius being like the, what would be the other part? Mental?
The spirit?
Spirit, yeah.
Well, in a sense, it's a euphemism for the kinds of energy in general that are being expressed in that particular triad relationship. But please understand that that's an oversimplification, just for the purposes of illustrating a point.
So could you,
This doesn't mean you don't have heart and spirit.
yeah. My thought is though, eventually will we come together more as a family? Is that,
Yes.
That's, we're heading that direction,
It's
yes?
called contact. Yes?
Yes.
Yes. So as you grow into more of yourselves, as you become the vibration that exists in contact, you meet us halfway.
And we'll integrate our hearts.
Yes. If that is your intention. Is it not?
It is.
There you go. Is there anything that can stand in the way of that then?
No.
Except,
Us.
thank you, See how simple it is?
Simple.
Is it too simple?
No, I like that. I like it.
all
simple.
right. Just want to make sure you don't want me to complicate it for you because I know how many humans love to complicate things.
complications.
And I don't want to take that excitement away from you.
No.
No, all right.
Simple is exciting.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Now then, if you wish, you may prepare yourselves for the second version of the idea of the permission slip.
Hi, Bashar.
And good day to you.
I have a two-parter. The first part is
two-parter.
Two-parter.
All right, part one.
And I know that part two is appropriate. I know it. Part one is a dream that I was awakened from this morning with a thunderous bang outside.
Thunderous bang.
Right.
All right.
And in the physical, there was a physical event going on that awoke me from this dream, and the dream was. In the dream, you know, we had the Topanga fires recently, and
all right, we understand. Yes.
I had to load the car with everything that was important to me and wait to see if we had to evacuate.
Yes.
And we didn't. In the sense, so then I unloaded the car and everything's fine. So in the dream, I dreamed that I'm living in a city.
By the way, everything's fine anyway.
Right. Right.
Go ahead.
Thank you. In the dream, I'm living in a city, and I look out instead of in the woods where I really live.
Yes.
And I'm looking out the window, and the city is ablaze, and there's a bridge, and I'm seeing, oh my God, it's really time to get out now.
All right.
And there's no time to pack the car with everything I love.
Yes.
And so I'm very calm, and I just go, oh, okay, I'll just pack it with the doggy toys.
Oh, all right.
2 of each.
2 of each.
2 of each, right.
So now you have your own little ark of doggy toys.
I have my own little, and only one dog, but he gets 2 of each of his style of toy.
Yes.
So I think that's
But there are 2 dogs.
Yes, and I thought, where did that dog come from? Because I only have one dog.
Yes.
Where did that dog come from, Bashar?
Where did that dog come from?
Where did that dog come from? I don't know. Are you going to tell me?
You serious?
Oh no! Of course. People think I'm a dog sometimes because I love them so much. I think like them. I totally get them.
And it's representative of your serious connection.
Of course. Thank you. Oh my goodness. That makes a lot of sense. Okay, and the fire being real comfortable.
Yes.
Okay, so now we'll go to part 2.
Oh, part 2. All right.
Okay, I might get real emotional on this, so just
that's all
be
right.
prepared.
Have you been fake emotional up to now?
No.
Now you're going to get real emotional?
Oh. No, I mean...
Yes, I understand. I'm teasing you.
Volume-wise. Okay. No. Thank you.
Throwing you doggy toys.
Thank you. Okay. Back when the big fire happened.
Yes, the big
from
fire.
Malibu and was rushing towards Topanga.
Yes.
We had to evacuate with all of our animals and be outside of the canyon for 3 days watching TV, not knowing if our house was okay. So we're sitting and we're a nervous wreck. I'm absolutely petrified. My stomach is turned inside out. I've never been so scared in my life.
Oh, all right. How exciting.
Deep. It went deep. Yeah.
Yes.
So then all of a sudden we're watching TV and I see the picture on the screen is the view outside my window.
Yes. And you go, oh, look, there's my house.
Yeah. It's a hillside that I meditate on the rocks on that hillside.
Yes.
The blaze was on the hillside exactly next to it, about, I was guessing, 10 to 15 fire seconds as the fire was moving away.
Yes. And?
Time of moment of reckoning, right?
Yes.
Shock.
Yes.
I hear a voice inside my head say no to the fire. I'm thinking, right?
Yes.
And it's my unseen friends. And I'm going, that's totally stupid. And then the next thing
You
that
have
I
stupid
thought,
unseen friends?
no. It was the thought that I had. It was the thought that
Yes,
I thought it was a
I know.
stupid thought.
Doggy toys, doggy toys.
Thank you. Okay. So then I'm thinking, well, what other choice do I have? You know, we've already gone through 2 seconds with that thought.
Yes.
And so I thought, okay. And so I try to say no, and nothing comes out. There's nothing. My vocal cords won't work.
Oh, all right.
So then I try again, and nothing comes out. And I try again, and there's like this gross little squeak kind of comes out. And I'm trying, and I'm really giving it everything I've got to say no to the fire. And finally, a little no comes out, and then a bigger no comes out, and then, no, you son of a bitch, no! Starts screaming, coming out. The girl next to me is screaming the same thing. She's also a channel. And we're screaming. And all of a sudden, the energy, it was like we were in the middle of a hurricane, and it was blasting. And all of a sudden, everything went totally calm.
Yes.
And it
The eye of the storm.
Exactly. And that's exactly what we felt.
Yes.
We looked at each other like, what the hell just happened?
What the heaven just happened.
And the picture had changed from the screen, so we couldn't tell in physical reality what happened, right?
Yes.
But we chose to feel that meant everything was okay. And when we got home 3 days later, they had stopped the fire exactly there.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yes.
So now this has been a really big event in my life.
Yes.
And when I try to share it with people, they get a little overwhelmed.
I see.
But I think this is the right place to talk about this because...
Well, obviously, because you already are.
Right. Because obviously there was some big time synchronicity going on there.
Oh, yes. And it sounds
involved...
like your invisible friends threw you a bone.
Well, it does, doesn't it?
Yes.
And it was a life-changing, reality-shattering...
Life-changing, yes. Which means you're not the same person.
I have never been the same person
in the same reality at all. So what actually happened?
Okay, now here's what I came up with.
Yes.
And with some help from Tora, came up with, but she didn't give me the whole thing. He didn't give me the whole thing.
Understood.
Okay. Because there's this outside reality occurring.
There is?
Well, I'm not going to be able to get through this without you bumping me, are you? Okay. All right.
Do you want me to relax the leash a little bit?
A tad, yes. Please.
All right. Go ahead, run around. Chase your tail for a while.
Oh, no, I can't believe you're doing this to me. Okay. Where was I? Okay, why?
Fetch.
Why? I've always cared more about dogs than people. I mean, I pull my car over on the side of the street to see the dogs. Yes. What?
What's the difference?
What's the difference?
Yes.
I don't know. There's like the big puppy dog eyes. They just get me. They just get me. What's the difference?
All right, we'll go on with your.
Okay. That's another time. Okay, so when I talked to Tora about it about a week later after the fires, I said, this is what happened. What do you think? He said, well, you didn't stop the fire with your anger, Victoria.
Yes.
You stopped the fire with your love. And I went, yeah, I can see that the love was under the anger. Okay. And then I was thinking later.
Yes.
And I thought, it also felt like there was kind of a divine intervention in some way. Well, that's what I wanted to clarify because I needed that
what
to
happened?
Put there.
Based on what we have talked about the nature of the structure of existence, do you understand what obviously happened? I already just gave you a clue. You're not the same person, not in the same reality.
I changed that reality because I chose.
No.
What?
You didn't change the reality. You shifted to another one, representative of your preferential state of being. You tunneled through with your energy. That eye of the storm feeling was literally you tunneling through, shifting your frequency from one reality to another that simultaneously coexist. Parallel reality. One reality in which the fire swept through that area, taking everything with it. Another in which the fire stops at that point. You shifted to the reality in which the fire stops.
So I didn't stop it? I just shifted realities?
Stop it. It's already existing in every possible configuration that it can.
Oh.
It's not about changing the outer reality, because there isn't one. It's about changing the inner reality and experiencing the result reflected back to you of the new reality you have taken yourself to.
So all that emotion that was going on in me, that was the turmoil and the terrified...
Yes.
Of the 3 days.
Yes.
And the trying to then access my vocal cords.
Yes.
And having such difficulty doing
yes.
that. Was a physical part of shifting.
Yes.
Yes. Cool.
Yes.
Cool.
Remember, we have talked about the idea that oftentimes shifting from one dimension to another will actually experience a little bit of what you might call temporary paralysis, because you're attempting to still work in one dimension when you're no longer there. So as soon as you hit the eye of the storm, you were free. In that sense, you had made the shift. You were now working in a new dimension, a new parallel reality, where you had finally let go of all the things that belonged in the old reality that no longer work. And then you could speak.
And then the experience of the fires got less each time.
Yes.
Even in the dream. In the dream
yes.
state, it got
less.
less.
Yes.
Even
as
though it
you
was
shift
right
your
outside the
realities
window.
in that direction, that can be one result. Yes.
But then it has more to it than that, because
Well,
it's not just fires. It's
no.
It's
everything.
It's everything.
But that's your focus. That's what you're using as your transformational crucible symbol.
Which is what fire is.
Yes.
Right.
Does this help?
Yeah.
Are you proud that you have arrived at this realization?
Proud? Oh, that's an interesting word.
Yes. It's all right. I'm not going to put a negative spin on it.
Okay. Am I proud?
Do you feel good and appropriate that you have arrived at this realization?
Ecstatic. Ecstatic but proud threw me a little bit.
All right. Why?
Why?
Yes.
Because I'm kind of been taught that proud is not really a good emotion to have.
I see. You think it comes with arrogance and negative ego?
Yeah.
It can.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to.
Right. Oh.
Pride in the positive sense can also simply be the recognition of your own beauty. You understand? The recognition of your belonging to all that is.
Oh, thank you.
That you acknowledge and accept and own yourself completely. It can be that too.
Without that negative tinge.
Without the negative idea.
Yeah. Thank you, because I haven't been willing to let myself do that because of that definition.
Are you willing to now?
Oh, yeah.
Then.
Oh, yeah. I'll work on it.
All right.
Yeah.
Then, has this helped?
Yes, so much. Thank you.
Then you may please take a bow wow. Well, you can say it however you wish. Bow, wow. What is your present time frame?
12 o'clock.
We have whatever time we say we have.
Oh, yes.
You may continue briefly.
Thank you, Bashar. Thank you for the motion with the dot.
Yes.
And the meditation this morning. It really shifted me, or allowed me to shift.
Thank you.
Rather dramatically from where I've been stuck for the last few years,
All
or allowed myself to be.
Thank you.
And really remember where I was, and I could move forward.
All right.
And I have a question.
Yes.
I hope that you can give me some insight as to the numbers. Last night, during the lottery, I was drawn number 3 of 10.
Yes.
And my parking ticket, the numerical value on the number on the ticket was 201020.
All right.
And so there's 2 20s that keep representing themselves, and I have these numbers represented all the time.
Synchronistically.
Synchronistically. Is this a positive synchronicity?
Do you want it to be?
I do.
Well, then it is.
Okay. My question is, this session has really helped me to shift. Do you feel that it could be a copy of it could be received positively by the individual known to you as Dawn?
A copy of it could be received positively?
Yeah.
There is always a positive way to do anything.
Okay.
The individuals must simply assess for themselves what methodology represents the idea of the expression of positive reality for them.
Right, but I would be sending it unconditionally, but do you perceive that it would be received?
We cannot make that determination. It
by
is
the
up
individual.
to Dawn.
Okay. Okay, thank you.
Thank
I really just, I mean, it's been absolutely amazing this morning. Thank you.
All right, thank you. Are you still exploring democracy?
Absolutely.
Did you find the difference between democracy and republic?
No, not as of yet.
Shall I help?
Please.
A democracy is that which allows for an unlimited majority to rule, but absolutely provides no basis for the protection of individual or minority rights. A republic allows there to be a democratic process of voting, but through a constitution imposes controls on the majority to allow for individual and minority rights. Now, which do you prefer?
Honestly, I think I prefer true democracy.
I have just told you the difference.
Right.
So you are saying that you are in favor of an unlimited majority with absolutely no regard for individual or minority rights?
Yes.
Why?
Because the will of the people should be the will of the planet.
But you see, the idea is the will of the people are expressed in a constitution, not in a majority system.
Well, if the Constitution were upheld, then that might make sense.
That's
but
the key.
Since the Constitution isn't upheld under the Republic, then the Republic isn't working.
The Republic doesn't work when it is replaced by a pure majority democracy. And that's what has happened.
No, because if our system were working as a democracy, the situations that we're in right now, we wouldn't be in because it's not the will of the majority.
The situation, however, that you are missing is that the structure, the form of government called a democracy is what allows for the continuation of what you don't want. The form of government called the republic is the only way to bring to light how the republic has been misrepresented.
Okay.
You cannot, as your Einstein said, solve a problem from the same level in which the problem was created.
That makes a lot of sense on a lot of levels to me right now. It really does. It's really
do a little bit more of your own research, and you will see that just because there may be corruption in a republic that allows there to be a misrepresentation doesn't mean that you abandon the idea itself. It simply means that you need to educate people to go back to it, which a democracy will not allow you to do. So do some more research. You will see.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hello and good day, Bashar.
And to you, good day.
Thank you. I just want to tell my experience and see what you...
Speak up and be bold so that all may hear what you have to share.
In 2004...
Yes?
I think I was in Baton Rouge, Louisiana then.
You think?
No, I wasn't.
All right. You are en route to?
No, I wasn't en route. I was at work, actually.
You were at work?
Yeah.
All right.
And I had an experience where out of the nothingness, this pure intelligence came out.
Yes.
I can't describe it.
Yes.
All I can say was pure absolute consciousness.
And what was the effect of this experience?
Well, I noticed that myself inside of it, my I am presence, it was like me looking back at myself.
Yes.
But it was much greater than me.
Yes. Because you were in touch with more of the all that is.
And I just want to, was there a reason why I experienced that, or
no, none whatsoever. Are you exploring the idea of the expansion of consciousness?
Oh, yes, I am.
Well, wouldn't that be reason enough to have that kind of an experience as part of that exploration?
Yes, it would. Yeah.
Well, does it have to be more complicated than that?
No.
Is that sufficient?
Yes, yes.
Are you sure?
Yes.
All right. Does it feel good?
It feels really good, yeah.
All right. Do you want to expand some more?
Yes, I would.
Well, then you can expect to have more experiences, can't you?
Yes, of course.
Right. Does that feel good too?
Yes, it does.
All right. Does this help?
Yes, it does a lot.
Is there anything else you wanted to talk about?
Yes, one more thing about the photon belt.
Yes.
Do you know when exactly our solar system is going to go
It's not really the kind of phenomenon that many of your people think it is. It's simply the leading edge of the collective consciousness wave that represents the crossing of a threshold expressed in electromagnetic terms in your physical reality. Do you understand? You're crossing through it now. 2012 represents the threshold point of critical mass.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Does that help?
Yes. So where are we? Just that. Okay. I understand.
It's the leading edge of the collective consciousness that desires a shift. And thus then critical mass will be crossed in 2012, where the electromagnetic energy will express itself in a more accelerated way on your planet in a variety of phenomenologies, some of which can be the idea of more positive accelerated ideas being able to come to the forefront of manifestation if there is harmonious behavior behind them. Does that help?
Yes, it does.
Well, thank you.
Thank you.
We will now, at this time, suggest that you take your refreshment break. At the same time, you will also be playing a little game. So while you take your refreshment break, write down at least 5 things you absolutely know for a fact, without question. Absolutely without question. 5 things you know for a fact. You can start with, I am. I'll let you cheat a little bit. But at least 5 things. 10 if you wish. But 5 things you absolutely don't question that you know. That come from a state of knowingness. And it can be anything. It can be, I absolutely know my dog loves me. As long as it's something you absolutely know without question. At least 5. That is your assignment during your refreshment break. We will discuss some of those when we resume contact. Enjoy. We will resume contact in 1.5 of your hours. Good day. How's it going?
Good day, Bashar.
And to you, good day.
I would like to start with mathematics.
Mathematics.
I'm very interested in if mathematics is basic to reality.
It depends.
And
there are some constants, but not everywhere. And of course it can be expressed differently by different civilizations and cultures.
The same mathematics can be expressed differently.
Of course. For example, what you call in your quantum physics formulas or equations using mathematical symbols that express the idea known as the uncertainty principle, or such similar concepts, might be expressed in our civilization simply by a geometric form, rather than an equation of symbols.
But
you follow me?
I follow, but that means that there's a mathematical structure, more basic, of which these two are models.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And also, some New Age literature speaks about there being 7 levels or 12 dimensions. But the number 7 seems particularly significant, as there being soul groups being multiples of 7.
Well, yes, but remember that while accurate from their perception, some of those hierarchical distinctions, while to some degree representative of different frequency levels, are also distinctly germane to the level that is perceiving them. Other realities might perceive the same concept in a number of different ways.
Okay, because I thought that if there are 7 levels and not 8 or 9 or whatever, that seems to contradict the idea that all that is really all that is.
Again, the idea of 7 levels, as I said, is an arbitrary distinction being made from your reality. It's the way your reality needs to interpret the concept of infinity for itself in a certain way. From the level of all that is, it doesn't necessarily see itself as being separated into 7 levels. But it understands that from the Earth perspective, 7 levels makes the most sense based on the frequencies and the juxtaposition of geometries and mathematics of energy as you need to express the concept of shifting frequencies.
Okay, but it also seems that there is a basic physics to reality, to energy, to consciousness, and that seems to imply that because of the nature of energy, some things are possible and some things are not possible.
Some things are possible or not possible within any localized reality. But anything you can imagine exists somewhere within infinity, or you could not imagine it.
Okay, but it means that if I can imagine it, then it exists?
It exists somewhere. It may not be pertinent to your local reality.
I understand, but my imagination can be limited because
your imagination may be limited, but anything you are capable of imagining exists. I'm not saying you can imagine everything that is, but I'm saying everything you do imagine does exist somewhere.
Okay, but I can imagine that all that is all that it can be, but not all that it can be seems to be, well, maybe it cannot be everything. So maybe it's limited because it's nature.
All right, but what you have simply now done is imagined a limited all that is within an infinite one. You see, you have created a localized representation within an infinite one.
Okay.
That's what you've done with your imagination. Yes, of course, you can imagine a limited all that is. And that exists within the infinite one.
Okay. Does it also mean that there's no limit to how good you can feel?
Well, that is a relatively subjective thing. You could say that there might be various ways in which people interpret the concept of feeling good.
That's right, yeah.
So it would depend on a case-by-case basis as to what that individual might mean by, I feel good. In a sense, there is no limit, pragmatically, to how good you can feel. But there might be certain states of being that you might imagine would be ecstatic states that may not actually be capable of being experienced by your neurological system.
Okay, that keys into the next question is that I understand everything is equally valuable.
Yes.
So the ant is equally valuable as all that is.
Yes.
But the localized consciousness is limited. So it cannot, for instance, choose to experience ecstasy or something like that.
Yes, it can.
Okay.
Within its own framework, to whatever degree it is capable of experiencing something, it is free to choose to experience that thing.
I understand, but with the concept of the oversoul,
yes,
it seems as if that's the life you want. The oversoul experiences everything, and
now you are making a value judgment. When you say it seems that that's the life you want, you are devaluing the fact that you chose to have this life.
Well, not in an absolute value sense as that it has value, but in a sense that it is preferable.
What I am saying is, the reason you chose the life you're living is because at the time you made that choice, this was preferable too. You just don't remember. It's equal in preference to the oversoul's existence. And from that level, you knew that. Right now, you don't know that.
Thank you very, very much.
Thank you. Is there anyone who would like to share more of what they know?
Hi, Bashar.
And to you, good day. What do you know for sure?
What do I know through your teachings? And so I thank you.
What do you know?
Okay.
Doesn't matter how you know it. Through me, through anything. What do you know?
I know that I'm multidimensional.
All right.
I know.
How do you know that?
I just know.
All right. There's no doubt, there's no question
There's
for
no
you
doubt.
at this point in your life.
Right.
It is an absolute certainty for you.
Yes.
Thank you. What else do you know?
Reality is an illusion.
Yet the experience of it is real. All right. What else do you know?
I know that I'm consciousness in the form, this human form, and with this particular personality.
Yes.
And that my reality is shaped by my beliefs.
All right.
And I'm working hard to change this. And
you know you're what? You know you're working hard?
Well, right. I know that.
All right.
With a lot of certainty.
All right.
And finally, recently, I know I'm loved unconditionally by all that is.
Thank you. Is this state of knowing capable thus then of being applied to other areas of your life where you feel more uncertain?
Yes.
All right. You know that too then?
Yes.
All right. Anything else you want to squeak in there that you know for sure?
Not that I can think of right now.
All right. So at this moment you know that you don't know anything else. For sure. Correct?
That's correct.
So that's something else you know.
Yes.
Thank you. Let's be thorough after all.
Okay.
Is there something you wish to share?
In terms of questions?
If you wish.
Oh, okay. Yes, first of all, I did also want to thank you, of course, for the interaction, send you infinite love, and that every moment spent with you, each and every moment, is a pleasure.
With you all as well.
Yes.
Or we wouldn't do it.
Thank you. I also wanted to first share that the impact of what you presented earlier in terms of the I am message.
Yes.
Because not only did it help with the knowingness, but it helped me to realize the importance of the energy behind words and phrases and symbols and sound and whatnot.
All right.
It really...
Thank you. All of you together, I am.
I am.
Just a reminder of how simple it is to be in a knowing state.
And it's interesting because there was a time when I couldn't say those words. I was a little hesitant and maybe even a little fearful, like as if I didn't want to reach that point. So, okay. I think these are two quick questions. Going back to the analogy that you used about the matrix of now moments.
Yes.
I really love that analogy because I tend to think of it in that way.
Oh, all right.
So I kind of envision that there's this matrix and, there's all the possibilities.
Yes.
And just as an example, I'm preparing for an interview for a job.
Yes.
And say that in that matrix there's a particular path, that I've been moving along, and there's going to be one of those moments that's the interview.
Yes.
And whatever energy I bring into that particular moment,
yes.
My question is, since I'm interacting with another consciousness,
so to speak.
Okay. Well, that's part of it too, because if we're all one, I'm trying to figure this out.
Remember, it's this and that, not this or that. You are interacting with another consciousness, and you're also interacting with your own only.
Okay.
Because any other consciousness you interact with, you still have to create your version of in your reality in order to perceive it.
Right. Right. So in other words, is it saying that we can kind of pick and choose literally the reality that we want to have? So I can pick that now moment that I want to have in the time of the interview?
Gosh, I guess so. I guess that's what we've been saying for, 24 of your years.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Choose. Yes.
Choose.
Without expectation.
But now why do you say that?
Because we understand that the mechanisms of your personality will often think, I can choose for this to come out exactly this way with this outcome, this consequence, this result.
Mm-hmm.
Not understanding that the moment you do that, often what you're doing is actually limiting yourself, judging yourself, shutting the doors to the way in which the manifestation could actually occur in a greater form than you ever imagined.
Okay.
So go into the moment, being the moment, because that's the moment you want to be, not because of what you think that moment will get you.
Okay.
Because when you do that, you are doing what? You are conditionalizing infinity. You are putting conditions on infinity. Saying, I only want it to come out this way. If it doesn't come out this way, my life's not working.
Okay.
And then you take yourself out of the state. The only purpose for being in the state you prefer to be in is to be in the state you prefer to be in.
Okay.
Circumstances don't matter. Only your state of being matters.
Very good.
Does that help?
It certainly does.
Thank you.
Thank you. And one last question.
Yes.
This refers to what I'm going to call for the moment the back end part of the mechanism for physical healing.
The back end part of the mechanism.
The front end is, recently you described permission slips, and so I understand what you were saying there, and say that a person wants to do some physical healing, and they could either choose perhaps an allopathic form or a holistic form, say detoxification, or even energy healing. And this is the reason why I lead to this question. So the person's frequency, their belief system, will determine which option they choose. And then you were also describing that it's really, all those methods are valid, but it's the power that we put behind, our belief and the method that we choose that actually generates the healing. Did I understand that correctly?
The idea is that you give off a frequency. Others that are attracted to you pick up on that frequency.
Mm-hmm.
They can then decide that if that frequency matches the idea of their perfect ideal state of health, if they then choose to match that frequency, that's what they will experience.
Okay.
But you are putting out a frequency to allow them to use it however they wish.
Mm-hmm.
If for some reason it serves everyone that you would attract a person who adamantly believes they cannot be healed by anyone, and they expose themselves to your frequency and are not healed, they do not heal themselves, then they get to say, see, I proved it. My belief stands. And you have helped them reinforce a belief that they have chosen to hold on to by them not allowing themselves to be healed. So you have still served them. Does that make sense?
Yes, I do understand that.
That's also why you don't need to have expectation. Because you don't necessarily need to know what anyone else's agenda is in coming to you. They may come to you to reinforce a belief they simply don't want to give up. But you've still helped them by helping them do what they want to do. Now, that may not happen in the majority of cases, but you have to allow for it because that's valid for them. Make sense?
Yes. Now, what I was referring to is like kind of like the back end of the mechanism.
Yes.
Like with energy healing, if a person believes that will heal them,
yes,
and it truly does. What my question is, from that belief,
yes,
to our physical body, which has its own consciousness,
yes,
I was wondering what that mechanism is. In other words, is it that the power of the belief and the intention actually, more or less, I'm using these words loosely, sends instructions to the consciousness of the physical body that, you know, does
it is a form of communication, yes.
Okay.
It's a pattern of energy that then, if harmonized with, will create certain results, yes.
And since the physical body, or as the way we understand it, breaks down to, I'll just say, subatomic particles and whatnot. So each one has its own consciousness and intelligence.
Absolutely.
And because the physical body is integrated, then it all heals together.
It works together.
Yeah, okay.
Or not,
Okay.
if that serves a purpose.
Okay.
Now, with regard to, again, the belief system in healing, do you understand that even in what you call your allopathic medicinal methodologies, the most powerful form of healing known is the placebo?
Yes.
In fact, actual drug tests are always measured against the placebo, because if the drug is even 5% more effective than the placebo, it's considered extremely effective because the placebo is so effective.
Mm-hmm.
Do you understand?
Yes.
The belief system of the person is the most effective thing, and your medical doctors know that. And that's why in doing their drug testing, because the placebo effect is actually responsible for such a high percentage of healing, even if the drug is a little bit better, that's the only criteria they need to say the drug is effective, because if it's no better than the placebo, it's not effective.
Right.
Because the placebo is so effective. The belief system is so much more effective. Make sense?
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Much love to you.
And you as well. All of you take a deep breath. Relax. Take another deep breath. Relax. And one more time. Deep breath in. Hold it. Don't let it out. Hold it until you know that if you don't let it out, you're going to pass out. Hold it. Oh, all right, let it out. Doesn't that feel good? Why does that feel so good? Not just the oxygen. You're centering yourselves, but also you're letting go of a state you know will not serve you. So the idea of entering the state of knowingness will feel like a great sigh of release, because you know that any other state other than that is not the ideal state that serves you. It is not your natural state. It is not the state of your true self. It has been said in your literature, know thyself. This is why. What it simply means is take yourself to a place of knowingness. For in that state, not only will you know yourself, not only will you see more clearly all the things, not only will you discern more clearly all the things that are you, but more clearly all the things that are not you. You will know what you are, you will know what you're not, and when you know what you are, you will see, feel, experience more of the connection with the knowing of all that is, that knows you are expressions of the infinite, that knows you are unconditionally loved, that knows your true nature. You know it too. Don't deny it. to yourself. You deserve it. Don't deny it to yourself. It is your true essential nature to be in a knowing state. Relax. 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 All the things that are not of the knowing state. On a day-to-day, moment-to-moment basis. Relax. Do it. Do it.